program directors, the presiding officers, the Mandela family, the Mase family, the Madikizela family, the Mashel family, His Excellency President Zuma and members of the executive, Your Excellencies, heads of governments and states, Your Majesties and representatives of royal families, ambassadors and high commissioners, leaders of the ANC and other political parties, the Tembu family, Zolbanze, fellow South Africans, the former President Thabo Mbeki, fellow South Africans and guests from all over the world. We have almost reached the end of Madiba's funeral service, and as it is customary, we acknowledge the efforts of those who have contributed to its success. I therefore wish to extend, on behalf of the Mandela family and the King of the Tembus, the warmest vote of thanks to the following people without whom this funeral service would not have been a success. Since Madiba was admitted to hospital early this year, South Africans of all races held countrywide services to pray for his speedy recovery. Some, in their show of support, even descended on the Pretoria Mediclinic Heart Hospital, where Madiba received treatment, to hold all-night prayer vigils. The international community also prayed for his speedy recovery. We were overwhelmed by the support we received from the friends of the Mandela family, South Africans, our fellow Africans, and the international community during that difficult time. Thank you very much. To the South African government, thank you for giving Madiba a respectful and dignified state funeral befitting a struggle icon, a father of our nation, and a life lived in service of others. Specifically to the Department of Public Works, who faced the mammoth task of organizing the logistics and the infrastructure for the memorial and funeral services. Thank you very much. To the Department of Defense and our servicemen and women who practiced Madiba, or rather who protected Madiba from the beginning of his journey right up to its conclusion. Thank you. To you, Ngamalala, asinamazwi mhlekazi siyabulela. Umngane wakho bezawutsho athi, Ngamalala, ihleli nobantu apha, ndimgadile angasibhukuqi. To the heads of states and the many dignitaries here present, words seem inadequate to express our gratitude for your support and solidarity. You have shown us the true meaning of Ubuntu, or humanity, and your actions have given us the much-needed comfort during this difficult time. The leaders who shared this stage today, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your memories. Your words inspired us and warmed our hearts. To the medical team, to the medical teams who took care of Tata Madiba, we thank you very much for a grateful family and a grateful people. They are saying to you, thank you. To his personal doctor, since 1990, Dr. Dabula, you have done well. I still remember the phone calls I used to wake you up in the middle of the night when Madiba was in Mthatha if something is not going well. And I will just, hey, it's an instruction, Chief. Tata lo AK yakho udla ngoyixoya kawuze apha kum uhambe equnu tata kaphilanga. Thank you very much, Tata. To each of the service providers, each pair of hands who helped, the effort it took to make today possible has not gone unnoticed. Utata would have approved of our hard work, rather of your hard work and dedication. To the singers, choirs, and musicians, thank you for blessing this gathering with your talents. There always was a story to tell. Without the role that the media play in our society, the struggle story would not have been told. And without you, the world would not have been able to share today with us. Thank you to you as well. To the team of people who were tasked to organize Madiba's send-off, the program, ladies and gentlemen, started almost 8 years ago. Our thanks to the former President Mbeki, who, when Utata showed signs of not being well, advised the Madiba family to be part of planning committee. Sir, thank you very much for showing leadership. Also allow me to also thank Magaziwe Mandela, Madiba's eldest daughter, for her sterling job in guiding us in this wonderful send-off preparations. A word of thanks to our program directors, Ms. Baleka Mbete, and my former Secretary General, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, who have so admirably led this program. Thank you for doing us proud. For the gifts bestowed on the family by the kings of the region, the private sector, all and sundry, thank you for your contribution wherever it was made. We thank the ANC for the role it played in the struggle and for having Madiba as its leader. The chapter in South Africa's history will never be forgotten. Thank you also for the organization which also played role during our planning phases. Zikobeleni Maqabane. I once more thank all the people in attendance here, the people of South Africa, both here and those watching at home, and the peoples of Africa and the world for their love and support. For the minor things that might have gone wrong this past week with arrangements or logistics, thank you for understanding that today's event is unprecedented and we will never have such a day again. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Finally, I wish to take this opportunity to thank you, Tata, for the trust you placed in me. The responsibility was tremendous, and I bid you final goodbye today. It was an honor to serve you, Tata. In conclusion, finally, Irving Berlin once said, "The song is ended, but the melody lingers on." Borrowing these words, the Madiba song may have ended, but its melody lingers on. We all have a responsibility to ensure that the melody of Madiba song never stops. God bless Africa. I thank you.